Despite the fact that America is one of the world's most developed countries, millions of its citizens continue to battle food insecurity and malnutrition on a daily basis. Hunger and food insecurity in America is an immensely underrated national issue, and it is crucial to gain support and assistance from more fortunate Americans to assist those in need. Food insecurity is the state of being without reliable access to a sufficient amount of nutritious food. The unbalanced distribution of food between the wealthy and the underprivileged is one of the major factors that causes food insecurity in America. Also, fresh and healthy foods are extremely expensive in the US, making them less available to Americans with a lower income or in poverty. Instead of healthy foods, people end up turning to unhealthy, more available foods because that's the only type of nutrition they can afford. The lack of healthy, fresh foods in many Americans' diets is what mainly contributes to many health risks of poverty-stricken Americans.
Let's start with the big picture. How hungry is America?
America has 49 million residents living in homes that can't afford enough food, and nearly 17 million American children. Now, they're not starving to death the way you might see in Somalia or North Korea or Honduras. They're choosing between food and rent, choosing between food and medicine, and we have the highest level of food insecurity and hunger out of any Western industrialized democracy.
And
so America's quite hungry.
We're supposed to be one of the richest countries in the world.
We are the richest country in the history of the world in aggregate.
Americans waste around 20 pounds of food a month, which is enough to feed over 1/2 of all the hungry people in America. When Joel was asked what needs to happen to see the country not be impacted by hunger, he responded by saying this.
But it's really a federal responsibility. Ultimately, because they have the money and they can print the bucks, and they can make the wealthy across this country pay their fair share to make sure Americans don't go hungry.
Zane and I went to downtown LA, where we interviewed a homeless man currently living in Skid Row.
But a lot of people don't like going to those places because I don't like going down to Skid Row because of the high rate of crime. It's not, to me, it's not enough, security, for the people that's down there, especially at night. Not so more in the daytime. I would, go down, but during the nighttime, it's just scary. I think they got a lot of resources. I think for food, for people that want to eat in the daytime, but more so on Saturdays and Sundays. But like Monday through Fridays, it's kind of hard. You got to go into one of those missions. Then you got to be there before they shut the line down. They only take so many. You know what I'm saying? And that's about it. I haven't seen nothing. I don't think they're doing enough. I think if somebody could get in control of like the homeless, situation and just sit down and, and really concentrate on that. Because it's so much political stuff involved with it. It's all about money. See, me personally, for the homeless, I feel more compassion for the women than I do anything. Because the women, half of them, they can't protect themselves. I'm probably the majority, you know what I'm saying? And it's really a sad situation for them. I'm not, I'm not really scared. If I die down there in the cause of helping somebody, I'd be happy. I'm hungry, not all the time, but if I can get me a meal to nourish my body during the day, most important thing to me is the preference. To get something in your body to get you going for the day, to last out the day, and to be hungry for another meal. Because sometimes when you're so hungry you can't get it, you can't do nothing but go to sleep. And you're going to wake up hungry. Each week, oh man, I just say every day.